Welcome back, James. Welcome back to day 19 of your favorite challenge, 31 days to renew your mind. If you're watching this on TikTok, day 18 is only available on YouTube. So yeah, go watch the class in day 18, which was about love without condition, is on YouTube. Let's start with the class with a prayer. God, remind me that I was never created to live in fear. Strengthen the faith that lives deep within my spirit. Help me walk in trust even when I can't see the whole path. Break every cycle of fear that has blocked my growth. Today I choose faith as a mindset and movement. Again, God, remind me that I was never created to live in fear. Strengthen the faith that lives deep within my spirit. Help me walk in trust even when I can't see the whole path. Break every cycle of fear that has blocked my growth. Today I choose faith as a mindset and movement. Today I choose faith as a mindset and movement because today's topic is faith over fear. Whenever you are acting on, are you aware when you are scared? Are you aware when an action or a decision or a movement or a message or a call was done because of fear and not faith? Part of renewing your mind is having this unbreakable sense of self-awareness that you already know why you did what you did, what was the purpose behind it. Did it come out of fear? Did it come out of faith? Did it come out of ignorance? Did it come out of safety? Only you can answer that because you know exactly your feelings and your thoughts, your emotions, which, by the way, feelings are just thoughts in motion. So if you want to change the way you feel, you have to change the way you think. Because if you're thinking right, your feelings are right. But if you are thinking wrong, if you are thinking poor, if you are thinking fear, your feelings are going to be towards that. Are you understanding how important your mind is? How important your thoughts is? Because your thoughts even control your feelings. Your thoughts even give a direction, a path to your feelings. Faith over fear. Affirmation. I trust what I cannot see yet. I trust what I cannot see yet. When you have dreams, when you have goals, when you have visions, something you want to do, something you want to build, you have to trust. Even if you cannot see it physically, you have to trust that it's already yours. You have to trust that you can do it, that you can have it, that you can build it, that you can overcome it. Even if you cannot see it yet, you just got to trust that you already have it. That unbreakable conviction that the success, the happiness, the prosperity, the love, the joy that you want is already yours. Passage for today is 2 Timothy 1:7. It says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and a sound mind." For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. That's the spirit you have. It doesn't say the spirit of sickness, the spirit of negativity, the spirit of poverty, the spirit of complaint, the spirit of negativity. It says the spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. Because a sound mind, which is a positive mind, an optimistic mind, is only going to give you that, a positive life. A good mind gives you a good life. A healthy mind gives you a healthy life. So when you find yourself being scared, that's not you. That's not the truth of who you are. When you find yourself not knowing if you are capable, questioning your worth, questioning your value, questioning your potential, that's not your spirit. That's not you. That's a lie. The spirit you have in you every single day, that spirit reflects power, love, and sound mind. And yesterday we spoke about love. We spoke about love, loving without pride, without ego, without fear, without control. Yesterday on day 18, which is available only on YouTube. So go watch day 18 on YouTube. Love without conditions. Because your spirit is spirit of love. Love. You were born, you were built to spread love, receive love, entertain love, and multiply love. Faith over fear. Choosing to trust when the outcome is not seen. And you might be like, well, you lying. I never done that. Well, I'm not lying. It's true. How many things in your life you have faith that, oh, it's not going to work out. I'm not going to be able to pay my bills. Oh, nobody's going to support me. Nobody's going to love me. I cannot succeed. I cannot love. I cannot build. I cannot create. So you have faith in the negatives outcomes. You have faith in the negative expectations. You have faith in the ugly things that hasn't happened, but you have faith that it's going to happen because you are thinking about it. And that reminds me of one video I made last month, maybe. I think I posted another version of that yesterday as well. Train your mind, train your body to expect good. Train your mind, train your body to expect positive. Train your mind, train your body to expect success, to expect happiness, to expect prosperity, to expect love. Train your mind, train your body to expect good things, to expect positive things, to expect prosperous things. Train your body, train your mind to expect something good happening to you, something great coming to you, something positive coming to you, something loving coming to you. That you don't know how it's going to come, but you just trust that something good will happen to you today. Because if you're not expecting positive, then unconsciously you are expecting the negative. How many of you say, oh, I don't think I'm going to pay my bill. I don't think my business is going to work out. I don't think the relationship is going to work out. I don't think this success, this happiness, this love is for me. And since you are expecting all those negative stuff, so you are expecting all those negative things, they end up happening to you. Train your mind to expect something good, something positive, out of nowhere, because you trust in a positive outcome, because you want a positive. If you want something positive to happen to you, expect it. If you want something prosperous to happen to you, expect it. Expect it. Hey, as I go out here, somebody's gonna send me money to pay my bills. Why? Because I expect it. Why? Because I deserve it. I deserve money. I deserve wealth. I deserve prosperity. I deserve happiness. I deserve success. And you affirm it. You go about your day. You trust that you're gonna figure it out. You trust that everything is going to be all right. You trust that no matter what's happening right now, everything is going to be all right. That's faith over fear. You trust in you, by the way. You have faith in you, that you have what it takes to be happy, that you have what it takes to be successful, that you have what it takes to be prosperous, that you have what it takes to be amazing, that you have what it takes to create, to build, and to enjoy the life of your dreams. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and a sound mind. And also, since God didn't give us a spirit of fear, that also means that He gave us the opposite, which is a spirit of faith. Faith is naturally building in us. We are born having faith. But what you have faith on, I don't know. Some of you have faith in things going bad. The war is ending. The economy is bad. Oh, somebody's going to come and do something to me. This is not working. Yeah. and you have all that faith in the negative, and then you are surprised. Why are you surprised? You had faith that it's not going to work out, so why are you surprised because it's not working out? Why? Homework for today. What fear has been keeping you stuck lately? What fear has been keeping you stuck lately? What fear are you surrounding today? What fear have been keeping you stuck lately? One common fear that keeps everybody stuck, and at some point it kept me stuck, is the fear of people's opinion. It didn't keep me stuck when it comes to my dreams, my goals. It kept me stuck when it comes to, for example, my sexuality. I was scared. They're gonna reject me. They're gonna cuss me out. I'm gonna get beat down. Because I was aware of the environment I grew up in and of the people that if I share them with them, the outcome that will come with that. So fear of their opinion kept me stuck. What about you? What fear has been keeping you stuck lately or every single day? A big fear when it comes to dreams, goals, desires, creativity is people's opinion. You are not scared. You are not even scared of failing. You are not scared of making mistakes. You are not. You are scared of what people are going to say if they see you fail. You are scared what people are going to think if they see you fail, if they see you try, if they see you become something different or do something different. You scared. Well, they are used to seeing me drunk. If I don't drink anymore, what are they going to say about me? Well, they are used to seeing me wearing shirts. What are they going to say? They see me wearing a hoodie. They are seeing me not keeping a relationship and being a player. What are they going to say now? I'm working on myself to have a healthy and positive relationship. What are they going to say if they see me try? What are they going to say if they see me fail? What are they going to say if they see me post this video, wear this outfit? Just so you can understand how deep the fear of people's opinions is. As I come on live, and I'm glad some of you are truthful and transparent to share your truth. And I use all those testimonies to inspire, to motivate, not to shame you or to condemn you. Somebody came on my life and was like, I'm scared of dating this person. I was like, why? Like, well, because my friends and my parents. I was like, wow. So you even need people's opinions on how you are choosing to love or who you are choosing to date. Something as intimate and as private as your sexual parts. Other people can control that as well. Answer this. This is a homework. Journal about it. What fear has been keeping you stuck lately? How will your choices shift if you acted from faith instead of fear today? How will your choices shift if you acted from faith instead of fear today? I'm going to speak for myself. Me today, I share, I open up about my wishes, about my feelings. Without thinking on the outcome, without thinking on what people are going to say, without thinking on what the person is going to say, and without even thinking if that's going to lead me to anywhere good or anywhere bad. I simply choose to do it. I acted out of faith. And when you act out of faith, you allow yourself to be you. And when you allow yourself to be you, you allow yourself to express your feelings, your deepest desire. You express it because, well, I have faith that it's going to be all right. So why am I scared of telling you how I feel? Why am I scared of posting the video? Why am I scared of saying I'm sorry? Why am I scared of trying again? Why am I scared of going for what I want? Why am I scared? I trust everything is going to work out as it's supposed to, right? So I cannot be scared. I got to trust. And I got to take actions out of love and not out of fear. Well, that's me. What about you? How will your choices shift if you acted from faith instead of fear today? How? How? And I made a video which went viral. I think it has right now 2.2 millions. Where I was speaking on this, that you are not scared of you're not scared of failing. You're scared of people seeing you fail. You're scared of people seeing you try. Oh, what are they gonna say? Oh, what are they gonna think? And because of that, you don't do what you want to do, and you don't say what you want to say because, what are they going to say? What are they going to drink? Well, what fear has been keeping you stuck lately? How will your choices shift if you acted from faith instead of fear today? Fear is a liar because, first of all, God didn't give us a spirit of fear. So fear is a liar. Tries to sound like magic. Tries to sound like courage. Trying to sound like protection. Fear is a liar that tries to sound like magic, that tries to sound like protection, that tries to sound like strategic thinking or strategic acting. That's fear. Fear is a lie. It will convince you that staying small is safe. It will convince you that not speaking up is safe. That not listening to your intuition is safe. That not doing what you want is safe. It will convince you that staying small, playing small, and thinking small is safe. But faith says, go, even when you don't know. I'm going to make a video about it on TikTok right now. See, this is how I be making my videos on the go. I have a thought, I have an idea, I have something I want to share. I just set the camera. Fear will convince you that playing small, that staying small is safe. But faith says, go even when you don't know. Go even when you are not prepared. Go even when you don't know what's going to happen or who's going to be there. Fear will convince you that playing small, thinking small, acting small is safe. Fear will convince you that you're not speaking up, you're not showing up, you're not doing what you want to do. You are protecting yourself. It's keeping you safe. Fear will convince you of that. But faith always will remind you to go, to do, even when you don't know what's going to happen, even when you don't know how it's going to go, even if you don't know how it's going to work, even if you don't know who's going to be there or what's going to happen, you simply choose to go. You simply choose to do. You simply choose to say. Because you are choosing faith over fear. That's what it is. Choosing faith over fear is choosing to trust that it's going to go good, even if you cannot see it. That it's going to be all right, even if you cannot see that specific moment. Faith is you trusting on the good that you want to happen. Even if it's not happening now, even if you have no confirmation, logical confirmation that it's going to happen, you still choose, you still affirm that it's going to be all right. Because fear will do it to you any time of the day. Convince you that staying small is safe. But faith says, go even when you don't know. You see, made a video. Simple. Now I save it. Then I will add the captions and post it. As simple as that. Simple, right? On the go. On the go. Saying what resonates with me and putting it out there without the fear of thinking that, oh, what if it doesn't go viral? What if people don't like it? What if people don't share it? What if... I don't care. I did what I wanted to do, which is to post the video and to express my truth and to express what I believe and to express what I stand for and to express what I know can help somebody else or can be positive to somebody else. That's it. I cannot control the outcome, but I can control the input, which is doing it. Faith is not blind. It just sees higher and bigger. Faith is not blind. It just sees higher and bigger. As the Bible said, if you can have the faith of a mustard seed, that, hey, it's going to be all right. I have the faith that it's going to be all right. It's not because you are blind to your present situation, the present circumstances, or because you are blind to the fact. It's choosing what it is that you want regardless of the fact. It's choosing what you want regardless of your fact. It's choosing what you want to be a reality regardless of the fact. Because faith is not blind. It's seeing higher, beyond your physical senses, beyond logic. And your faith is as high and as big as your imagination is, by the way. Yeah. It's trust that even if the steps aren't clear, the source is. And what is the source? God, the all in the all of the all. Even if the steps are not clear, the source is. But how many of you still waiting? Oh, I want to have the planning. I want to have the resources. I want to have the money. I want to have the perfect lighting. I want to have the perfect microphone. I want to have the perfect outfit. I want to have the perfect background, the perfect lighting. You are waiting instead of executing, instead of doing, instead of starting. Me, I will do and figure it out as I go. Look at me making this video. I'll be like, oh no, let me go get a lighting. Let me go get a microphone. Let me change my outfit. Let me put something else. I'm like, no, here I am treating my face beautifully while making this video. Why? Because I have faith it's going to work out. Instead of waiting for everything to be perfect, simply jump, simply go, simply do. What are you waiting? You can take actions any time of the day. Oh, I'm going to wait when I have the money. I'm going to wait when I'm healthy. I'm going to wait when I'm confident. I'm going to wait when I have a boyfriend. I'm going to wait when the sun is not out. I'm going to wait. Why? You can always take action, inspired actions in the present moment, especially if you know your purpose. Especially if you know the life that you want. When you have faith, there is no excuses. Because you're simply going to do, no matter what you are going to do. You're going to take action. You're going to take action. You're going to take action. Even if the steps are not clear. Even if the information is not clear. Even if what's going to happen is not clear to you. Go, do, execute. The steps are not clear. But your purpose is clear. The steps are not clear, but your goals, your dreams are clear. The steps are not clear, but where you want to be is clear. The steps are not clear, but the type of life you want to have is clear. The steps are not clear, but the source is. So go. Even when you don't know, go. This is where you come with the thing that trust your gut. Your gut is not blind. Your gut simply sees higher and better, just like your faith. Like, oh, trust your gut, but a lot of you don't even listen to your body. So trusting your gut sounds to you like rubbish, right? She said, trust my gut. Oh my God, what she's talking about? Oh no, I ain't doing that. Well, alrighty. That's you. When you renew your mind, fear no longer runs your thoughts, decisions, or destiny. Absolutely. When you renew your mind, ego no longer runs your thoughts, decisions, or destiny. When you renew your mind, pride no longer runs your thoughts, choices, or decisions. I'm teaching myself that consistently. But no. You know it's right, you know it's positive, you know it's good. Pride now has no space. Go. Say the thing, do the thing. And also me, all of you might think that I don't have fear. I might, but I still do what I gotta do. You know how many videos I have posted being scared? You know how many videos I have posted being scared? How many messages I have sent while shivering? How many phone calls I had made while shivering? how many emails I have sent being scared, but I'm like, I don't let my fear stop me. I send it, send it, send it. I can be scared, and I am sometimes, but I don't let it stop me. What I gotta do, because my purpose is clear. Because the life I want for myself is clear. For example, I don't want to live a life of regrets. I'm scared of regrets. So I take actions. And I do, and one exercise that I do to myself to make sure that it doesn't happen to me, I ask myself, to make sure that I do what I want to do no matter what, instead of overthinking, I ask myself, will I regret not doing this in 10 years? If the answer is yes, I'm going to do it. Will I regret not saying this in 10 years? If the answer is yes, I'm going to do it. Will I regret not texting this in 10 years? If the answer is yes, I'm going to do it. Would I regret not posting this video in 10 years? If the answer is yes, I'm going to do it. So I post videos every single day. Because I don't want to look back in 10 years and be like, what if you started posting videos when you were there 10 years ago? What if you started posting videos when you had short hair? What if you posted a video when you were outside enjoying your sun? What if you said what you want to say? What if you posted this challenge, you started this challenge just to help other people and to remind yourself to consistently renew your mind? Those what ifs, what do you mean what if? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And at least I'm going to tell myself, you did it. At least I did it. I got hurt, but I did it. It didn't work out as I wanted, but I did it. I cried at the end, but I did it. I suffered at the end, but I did it. I made money at the end, but I did it. I made no money at the end, but I did it. Things went great, I did it. Things didn't go great, I did it. Practice this exercise. Will I regret not doing this in 10 years? If the answer is yes, do it right now. Also, it helped me when it comes to speaking up about my sexuality. I was like, will I want to go another 10 years without boldly being or showing myself as I am on and off social media? Because I have always shown myself as I am on and off social media, but I think it was since the end of last year that I started showing, like, was expressing, talking about my sexuality on social media. But everything else, what you see on and what it is off. But why was I not speaking about it? Because I was scared. The truth being told, I was scared. Yeah. Yeah. Ask yourself this. Will I regret not doing this in 5 or 10 years? If the answer is do it, what is the worst thing that can happen? You tell me. Somebody rejecting you? You crying? It going wrong? You making no money? People laughing at you? So that's the worst thing that can happen? Come on. All those things are temporary. But guess what? It's not temporary. Dead. And also, I'm not going to be here forever, so why be scared? What? What if it goes wrong? Oh, guess what? I learned. What if it goes right? Guess what? I learned, but I simply did it. I didn't, what if? What do you mean, what if? Do it. Let the experience show you something, teach you something, reflect you something. Do it. Do it. When you are walking with faith, you stop asking, what if I fail? What if he fails? And you start declaring, what if he flies? When you renew your mind, you stop asking, what if it fails? And you start declaring, commanding, What if he flies? You stop asking, what if I lose? And you start declaring, what if I win big? God didn't design you, God didn't design me for panic at all. He equipped all of us with power. Yes, you do have power. Yes, you do. God equipped all of us with power. All of us with love. All of us with capacities, with abilities, with skills, with superpowers. I believe I'm a superhero. Yeah. I believe I am. I truly do. What if he fails? And start declaring, what if he flies? God didn't design you for panic. He equipped you with power. Today, I speak louder than my doubts. Say that affirmation. Today I speak louder than my doubts. Today I speak louder than my fears. Today I speak louder than my insecurities. Affirmations. Today, speak louder than your doubts and walk by faith. Walk by faith. But the question is, what do you have faith? What is the faith you have? You have faith in what or in who? A lot of you have faith in poverty. Have faith that it's not going to work out, and then you are surprised when it doesn't work out. Well, come on. God didn't design you for panic. He equipped you with power. He equipped me with power. Today, speak louder than your doubts and walk by faith, not by fear. Homework. What decision, habit, or belief has been shaped by fear instead of faith? What decisions? Let me see if I can. Let's see. If you don't know, ask a question or ask Google. How to start a business? Google it. Actions to do that reflect faith? Google it. As simple as that. Ask yourself, what decisions, habits, or beliefs have been shaped in your life by fear and not faith? For example, I just Googled this and they gave me this example I'm going to share with you. A common decision, habit, or belief shaped by fear instead of faith is, I need a stable job, even if I hate it. This mindset is often rooted in fear of instability, poverty, failure, or disappointing others. People stay in unfulfilled careers not because they truly believe it aligns with their purpose or value, but because they are afraid of what might happen if they take a risk. Fear whispers, what if you fail? While faith declares, what if it works? Another example, staying in toxic relationship because being alone is worse. Not starting a business or creating project because most people don't make it. Overstaying and under living because I might lose it all. Over saving. Believing money is evil rather than seeing it as a tool for good. Answer. I'm going to stay quiet for a while so you can answer this question to yourself. What decision, habit, attitude, or belief has been shaped by fear instead of faith? Time to answer. You have the answer? You want to read the example again? And you know you have to do it in your own life, because you know exactly what decisions, habits, or belief has been shaping by fear instead of faith. I'm gonna read you again the examples I found. This one right here. I need a stable job even if I hate it. Staying in toxic relationship because being alone is worse. Not starting a business or creative project because most people don't make it. Over saving and under living because I might lose it all. Believing money is evil rather than seeing it as a tool for good. What will change in your life if you let faith lead? What will change in your life if you let faith lead? What will change in your life if you let faith lead? What will change in your life if you let faith lead? But lead in everything, not just in moments of crisis or moments of pain or moments of desperation, but as a daily orientation. Today, I intentionally choose to walk with faith. The shift in our life are going to be radical, because it happened to me. Whenever I found myself being scared, I asked myself, what would faith be saying? If I trusted that everything is going to be fine, how will I be responding? How will I be acting? How will I be speaking? Answer yourself. How different will my life be if I decide to lead by faith, with faith, and not fear? Not just when you are panicking, not just when you are hurting, not just when you are desperate, not just when you don't know what to do or where to go, but how different your life will be if you let faith lead. For example, we speak about failure, right? Fear says, what if I fail? Faith says, what if it works? What if I fly? Letting faith lead rewires the mind, rewires your nervous system, rewires your subconscious mind to expect good, not just avoid pain. Expect good. That because I made a mistake too in the past. I avoided pain, and me avoided pain lead me to act out of fear. Oh, I don't want to suffer. I don't want to get hurt. So panic. But when I told myself, you know what? I expect something good will come out of this conversation, out of this video, out of this meeting, out of this decision, out of this outfit. I become so free, stress-free, worry-free. Letting faith lead. It trains your mind, it trains your body to expect something good. I made a video about it, and one of the people in my community shared that she expected something good. After watching my video, she expected something good, and something good did happen. It works if you work it. Every single day, truly expect something good to happen to you, something good to come your way. Expect it. Expect it. Affirm like, oh, you know what? I know something good must happen. I just thought about something good. I had an idea of doing something. Let me do it. Look at the sun coming now. This is great. This is great. Very good. This is great. 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 Yeah. What will happen in your life if you let faith lead? Be on faith mode, not fear mode. Because when you have the attitude, the mindset of fear, you are choosing to limit yourself. But when you have the mindset of faith, expansion, limitless opportunities. Expansion, limitless opportunities. Expansion, limitless opportunities. Another shift you can have when it comes from letting faith lead, instead of clinging to connections out of fear, people will choose relationship based on mutual growth, truth, and peace. How many times, or maybe right now, are you in that relationship because it reflects mutual growth, mutual truth, mutual peace? Or are you there because you're scared of being alone? Or are you there because you're scared nobody else is going to love you or appreciate you or take care of you as so-and-so is doing? Instead of clinging or staying in relationships out of fear, if you choose to lead your life with faith, you will choose relationship. You will stay in relationship that reflect mutual growth, truth, and peace. Boundaries will be clear. Flow will freer, without control, without manipulation, without begging, and without performing. That's what it looks like when you let faith lead your relationship. You go from attachment to alignment. Attachment is, I'm gonna stay with you because I'm scared. I'm gonna stay with you because I don't want to be alone. Even if I'm hurting, even if you are insulting me, abusing me, treating me wrong, I'm gonna stay because I'm scared. That's attachment. Alignment says, okay, there is mutual growth, mutual truth, mutual peace in this relationship, so I'm gonna stay. Because boundaries are clear, love is flowing. There is no manipulation, there is no begging, there is no performing. That's alignment. Another example, by the way, you can find all these examples on Google. Career and calling. When you let faith lead your careers or your calling or your purpose, you go from survival to service. You will stop clocking in just for a paycheck and start walking in purpose, creativity, and impact. When faith is leading your life instead of fear, you stop clocking in. You stop looking for job you stop clocking in just for a paycheck and start walking in purpose, creativity, and impact. What I'm doing right now is purpose. What I'm doing right now is creativity. What I'm doing right now is impactful. Because I don't know which year or which month or which hour you're going to watch this video, but I know for sure you are gaining something out of this video. I know for sure I'm offering some type of value. I know for sure I'm doing a service, because by uplifting, by motivating, by inspiring, that's my service to all of you. Somebody that can inspire, that can motivate you, that person is doing you a service. Creativity, choosing to do it here while the sun is kissing my skin, having this beautiful background. An impact. In 10 years, in 20 years, in 5 months, in 6 months, whatever it takes for you to watch this video, it's going to be impactful. And I believe in overnight success. Do you know I believe in overnight success? Because I know the work I do internally. I wouldn't be surprised if I blow up tomorrow, if I blow up next week, if I blow up next month. I wouldn't be surprised if today I receive a brand deal of 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion. I wouldn't be surprised if today all of my videos start having 1 million views per videos. I wouldn't be surprised if I receive a brand deal. I wouldn't be surprised if I get flown out to Los Angeles, to Nigeria, to Japan, to Equatorial Guinea, to Cameroon, to Kenya, to Ghana, Ethiopia, Spain. I wouldn't be surprised if I get flown out today, right now, because of my videos. I will not be surprised. I expect it. It will happen soon. It's here already. It's here already. I'm just letting it happen when it's ready to happen. I don't put a time. I'm choosing to no longer put a time frame on my success or my prosperity or my riches. I can start making millions of content tomorrow. Right now I'm speaking. Why not? It's possible. When you let faith lead your life, and talking about career and calling, you go from survival to service. You will stop clocking in just for a paycheck and start walking in purpose, creativity, and impact. Faith will inspire bold moves. Yes, by the way, faith will inspire bold moves. Do you know how many celebrities I have DM to interview them? Do you know how many popular accounts I have DM to interview? You know how many authors, how many creators, how many entrepreneurs, how many billionaires I have DM to interview? Because I have faith and I take the bold move to send the message, to send the DM, to send the email. I did it. If they don't answer, I cannot control that, but at least I did it. And I know in 10 years, or 5 years or 6 months, when I will be give my testimony in Forbes or Netflix or NTV or doing an Insta or doing a TikTok interview or Instagram interview or YouTube interview, some of the people that are going to be watching me, some of the celebrities, some of the entrepreneurs, some of the creatives, some of the people who are advanced financially more than me as of right now, I'll be like, yeah, I was on your DMs. You never opened the message though. But right now you are listening to me. Everything happens for a reason. Because even back then that none of you knew who I was, I believe I deserve to be known by everyone that is meant to know me. I deserve to walk in billion-dollar rooms and billion-dollar rooms. I deserve to be in meetings, hanging out, having a great time, with other rich people, wealthy people. I deserve that. So you're watching this video right now and you just want to check your DM and I'm right there. Surprise. Because faith inspired me to take bold moves, bold actions, inspired actions. Faith inspired entrepreneurship. Faith inspired stepping into gift you have buried out of fear. How many of you have a gift of speaking, the gift of dancing, the gift of painting, the gift of healing, the gift of listening, the gift of training, the gift of leading, the gift of making clothes, the gift of making music? But you are not doing that because fear. Oh, what if I don't make the money? What if I don't go far? Or some of your parents have told you, dreams don't pay bills. Ooh, if you listen to people who did not go for their dreams, that's on you. And just like this example, there can be more examples I can give that you can find on YouTube of how different your life can be when you let faith lead your life and not fear. Faith doesn't mean ignoring fear, though. As I told you, you know how many messages I have sent being scared? But I still did it, though. Yeah. Remember, faith inspires bold actions, bold moves. Yup. I'm going to do it. I'm going to say it. I did it. People laugh at me, but I did it, though. People call me crazy, but I did it, though. One thing nobody can take away from me is my actions. Is the work I'm putting. Is my consistency. The other day I was on live and I shared with someone that I think it was last Tuesday, by 11 p.m., no, by 11 a.m., I have posted 20 videos already on TikTok. The person was like, whoa, what? Yes. By 11 a.m. on a Tuesday, I have posted 20 TikTok videos. And all those videos, 1 minute plus. Bold moves. 20 videos out there. Huh? I did it. I did it. At least I did it. Did those videos went viral? No. Did those videos brought me any money? No. Not for now. But in 5 months, in 6 months, by next week, by tomorrow, it might. And in 10 years, it will. In 5 years, it will. Not because I'm not seeing results right now, I'm stopping. No. I'm thinking, since I'm walking by faith, I'm thinking an expansion, not limitation. I'm thinking, well, what if I keep making videos for 10 years? How far will I be? Well, let me find out. And let's keep posting videos. And I do it because I truly enjoy it. The joy of me recording the video, joy of me sitting here just talking, that's joyful to me. I love what I do. I love this calling of mine, this purpose of mine. God put it in me for a reason. I love doing this. Good things will come. And just to share what I'm about to share is just to inspire others that good things are happening and will keep happening. I received a call from YouTube that allows me to have free Chipotle meals. Because of my creativity, because of my videos. Let me give you a testimony. Those 10 videos, when I had making videos on TikTok, people told me, you don't have the looks to be on camera. Nobody cares about what you gotta say. Your English is bad. Get a real career, get a real job. Your videos are bad. You should be ashamed you're making videos barefoot. You should be ashamed you're making videos hanging onto trees. They gave me all those reasons, all those ideas just for me to not do, just for me to not create. But guess what? I did not listen to them. The people of my home country, they be texting my best friend, hey, is your friend all right? Is your friend okay? Yeah, I'm gonna tell my best friend, oh, is your friend okay? She used to go to the psychiatric. They laugh at my videos. Oh my God, look at you making these videos. I have seen people look at me and be like, girl, you crazy. This, oh my God, you making this video, you cringe. Those same videos now are allowing me to eat a day. Those same videos. And I'm sharing this not to brag. And I know those of you that want a better life, a bigger life, are going to listen to do and get inspired. I'm going to listen to this and get inspired because that's what I do. I listen to other people who didn't have nothing or come from nothing or they struggle or they went through adversities, but because they did not give up, they did not quit, now they are millionaires and billionaires. I listen to them. And when they share that, that inspires me. That shows me what is possible. That shows me what can be done. In the same way I'm getting inspired by somebody else's testimony, somebody else's journey, that's why I'm sharing mine. In hopes and in faith that somebody else will get inspired. Faith doesn't ignore fear. It outvotes it. It reduces its power or its impact. When you choose trust in God, you are choosing to trust in the good. When you choose to trust in God over controlling, over manipulating, over begging, over performing, clarity replaces confusion. Let's not forget that. And also I read somewhere, I think I put in one of my notes, that nature, the universe, God seems to reward the people who are clear on what they want. You know, the people who know exactly where they want to be, what they want to have, it seems like life keep working out for them. Why? Because clarity replaces confusion. Because if you can communicate clearly what you want, you are going to get what you want. But you got to know what you want though. This is your reminder that fear is not your destiny. Faith is your inheritance. As I said, we are born with building faith, with building power, with building love, with building superpowers. Faith is your inheritance. So let today be the day where you let faith run your life, dictate your life, and lead your life. Fear fades where faith flows. Fear fades where faith flows. Fear fades where faith flows. Let's close the class with a prayer. Thank you for the courage to trust again. I lay down fear and pick up faith like a sword. I am guided by love, not anxiety. Let my actions reflect bold trust in your plan. I walk forward fearlessly in favor. 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 Day 19. Again, remember, this challenge is not about perfection. It's about presence, purpose, not about intensity. It's about intention. Do your homework, do the journals, write the affirmation. If you have the questions, put them in the chat. If you have the answers, put them in the chat as well, in the comment sections. If I have the answer, I will reply. But a lot of times, I don't have the answer because I don't know everything. But somebody else might know, so don't be scared to ask. You can ask in the comment section. You can ask Google. You can ask somebody else. But no matter how many sources you can have, listen to your intuition and go with what resonates with you and what makes sense to you. So, yep. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I ask God consistently every day. So to let faith be reflected in my actions, in my thoughts, in my mind, in my ideas. When you embody faith and you trust that God will do it, God will. But faith in you though. Because if you have faith in God, because you think God is somewhere outside, God still needs your conviction. I talked about it yesterday. I think that God is not going to obligate something in you. God gave you free will. Free will is the freedom to think, the freedom to speak, the freedom to do. That's free will. And as long as you can think freely, nobody can stop you from dreaming. Nobody can stop you from transforming. Nobody can stop you from creating. And nobody can stop you from becoming. As long as you can think, nobody can stop you from dreaming. Nobody can stop you from creating. Nobody can stop you from becoming. Nobody can stop you from transforming your life into the life that you want. I walk forward, fearless, and favor. To all my gems, I love you.